Hey pros, so you know your girl just gave birth about 2 weeks ago, and it's been a while since I got a whole relaxer. So it is time for your girl to relax her hair after having her fourth cesarean. So let's go. Now, before I get started, of course, you guys know I've been doing the holistic route of taking care of my insides with this pain. So I've been using the Relieve CBD instant coffee, which just is going to make me kind of mellow. And when I say mellow, meaning it just helps to tame that pain. But I'm not a hot coffee drinker. So I actually prefer iced coffee. So I'm showing you guys how your girl spruces up her CBD infused iced coffee the crystal way. Call this the elite iced coffee. Okay? All right, good. So I go ahead and I brew a glass of the Relieve CBD infused coffee first. This is an instant coffee, you guys. So if you don't know how to use instant coffee, I just showed you. Soup it in, pour a little hot water, mix it up, you're good to go. Now I pour it in my beautiful glass. Yes, my glass. And I love this glass, by the way. I got it on Temu. You guys go check out my Temu store. I use a little bit of Delight hazelnut creamer. If you like the regular creamer, go right on ahead. Use whatever works for you, but I like the Delight hazelnut. And then I'm going to spruce it up with a little bit of caramel syrup. This is salted caramel. It is so good, you guys. So I mix that, and then your girl is on her way to go into my office and go ahead and get my relaxer done. So don't mind the spill. I put a little bit too much in there, but stay focused. Stay focused. Now, how good does this look? By the way, the CBD infused coffee can be found on topnotchnetflames.com. Okay? All right. So now we can go ahead and talk about this relaxer that your girl is about to do. If you haven't noticed, my roots are severely rough. Okay, let's just call it what it is. And of course, I'm a professional stylist, so I keep professional relaxer at home. No, seriously. I moved out of my suite, so I have all of my products at home. And now is the time for me to definitely go ahead and utilize these professional products that have not been used on anyone in over a month. So now is the time for me to just go ahead and use them now. Anyhow, I start on the sides and back of my head. Super important. Why? Because the sides and the back is where I need my hair to be bone straight. It is very short, you guys. This is common for shortcuts. You do relax the sides and the back a lot more. How I'm able to give that illusion of a lot of volume or fullness is by basically limiting the amount of relaxer that I'm using for my crown. So I do not relax my crown area very often because I want to keep that density, because I want my roots to be nice and full. And then I also get haircuts frequently. So for me, the crown area is definitely not an area of super importance. I allow it to grow out until I just feel like I can't comb through it anymore, and then I'll go ahead and relax it. Or if I notice that I have a lot of tenderness in that area, that's a telltale sign that I definitely need to relax the crown of my head as well. So if you guys can't already tell, your girl is in mommy mode because Kasim is actually sitting in his boppy chair on my sofa in my office. So if you guys keep noticing me looking back and I'm talking to him because he started to have a fit, like, Mom, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to attend to me. You need to attend to me now. But he wasn't hungry. He wasn't wet. So I just allowed him to hang out in there while I put my relaxer on. Mommy needed some her time, even though it wasn't really her time. Okay? Period. Anyhow, once I'm done putting the relaxer on, this is when I go through and I use a fine-tooth comb just to kind of straighten it out or smooth my hair out a little bit more. Now, guys, let me tell you something. I don't know if it's because I just gave birth or if it's because your girl's hair is just super thick. But when I tell you combing through my hair, I felt like I was combing through a Brillo pad, okay? This hair felt so different. I'm like, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Is this something that I need to worry about? Because why is my hair so coarse? Please tell me. Why does it feel this coarse? Especially my crown area. My crown area was super, super duper thick. Like, it needed this relaxer so bad. Some parts of it, I couldn't even use the comb to get through it with the comb teeth. So I just kind of made it work. I did it the hood way, just kind of grazed the new growth, and then we were done. Anyway, you guys, once I allowed my relaxer to process, I went ahead and it was time for me to rinse. Now, I did let it sit for a little bit because your girls, honey, birth and pregnancy did me right. But all I know is my Elite Hair Care products did me even righter. I made that up. So after that, I drank one a little bit. Listen, I was drinking my coffee, my iced coffee with pride. It was so good, you guys. You guys have to try it, by the way. Try it. Don't knock it until you try it. Went ahead, washed my hair out, and then got ready to do my mold. Now, your girl is not doing any form of hair cutting at home. That's a no. I'll wait until I can go back into the salon to Tina. But I did go ahead and mold my hair down. Now, this video is a 2-part video. There is a part 2, you guys. There is a part 2 of basically the finished style with me basically curling, that kind of thing. In that video, I'm actually going to debut a limited edition iron that we have. For those of you who are looking, you need to go and watch part 2 to see this video, okay? You need to watch part 2 to see, the video, to see the flat iron, okay? Also, outside of that, for those of you who are asking, all of our products are available at EliteHairCareUSA.com. And I forgot to mention, you guys, for those of you that are interested in the CBD infused coffee, the instant coffee, it is available at topnotchflames.com. And as an added bonus, all of my Elite Pros get an additional 25% off by using code ELITE, ELITE, ELITE. All right, so I am in the process of finishing up my mold. As you guys know, I talk about the mold a lot, and I said this is the foundation to your style. So you do want to make sure that you are using a good amount of Elite Silk Wrap Foam. You just want to make sure that you're not overdoing it, especially if you plan on doing a very light or flowy style. Why? Because wrap foam, when using too much, it can make the hair appear to be a lot heavier because it is an actual product, you guys. It's not water, okay? Now, I'm always one to tell you guys to carve out your hairline. And when I say carve it out, meaning give yourself a little bit of accent, some design. People think that it doesn't matter when it really does. It helps to shape your face when it comes time for you to curl it. And then, of course, your girl has a hooded dryer at home. So I'm going to go and sit under my hooded dryer. Now, before I do that, I'm going to use a wrap strip to wrap my hair. This is something that I think is very important because your hair expands. And if you give it space to expand, it's going to do exactly what you told it to do, which is expand. Okay, so wrap strips were created for this. Now, there's a difference between a wrap strip, Sanic strip, and toilet paper. Some people look at this and they're like, oh, it's just toilet paper. I can use that. No, that doesn't work. Okay, you need something that is a little heavy that also will hold the hair down. And Sanic strips are neck strips for barbers. Those don't hold the hair down either. They're way too soft. Now I'm under the dryer, allowing my hair to dry. Don't forget to come back and watch part 2, you guys, which I'll, of course, link in the video.